Welcome or welcome back. It's Lady Draws a Lot. I'm an illustrator and a comic book artist, and we're here today for an unboxing, using, and review of the March edition of Sketchbox. So you'll see this Sketchbox has this beautiful watercolor on the front. It's colorful, it's fun, and as we're barreling forward into the spring season, it's making me think that maybe there'll be some colorful, springy, fun watercolors in here for us to play with. Maybe. I don't know. I was wrong about that before. I never do know what's in these boxes, so, you know, there's only one way to find out, right? So without further ado, let's open up this box, see what's inside, and let's get creative! Alright, so this is what we have in this month's box. I'm really excited about this. I do love a good watercolor. So let's start with talking about these pigment powders. This is the Sketchbox Signature Pigment Powder Bundle. It comes with the primary colors blue, red, and yellow. So you can mix any color you like, and it comes with a little spoon there to help you get it out of the jar, which is really nice. Could be extremely messy otherwise. So looking forward to using that. It also comes with this PearlEx antique silver powder, and this is a pigment powder that's metallic silver. And then we've got some Sketchbox Signature Gum Arabic. This is a liquid binder for watercolors, so that's nice. That'll work really well with the powders. And then we've got the Canson watercolor block. This is 15 sheets, 4x6 in size. Then we've got a Copic Multiliner. Always fun to see Copic in these boxes. This is in the color brown, size 0.1 tip. It's a very fine little multiliner there. Then we have the Sketchbox Signature 3/8 angled chisel brush. I love a good chisel brush, so excited to see how this one performs. And then last but not least, we have the Art Alternatives 6-Well palette, and that's pretty self-explanatory there. So we've got a nice set here of watercolors. Oh, I'm excited to get my space set up here, and gosh, let's get to work. Okay, well, this is where I landed with my piece today. Some koi fish happily swimming around in a pond. So let's start with the reviews. I'll go ahead and talk about this paper first. This Canson watercolor block, very nice. I do love how the adhesive on all sides of the paper automatically kind of tapes down your piece for you, and when you're done, you just take an X-Acto knife or something of that nature and carefully run it across the edge to get your paper out. I learned that the hard way, folks. Don't just try to rip the paper out. It will rip. If you watched my earlier videos, you know I have done that myself. So live and learn. But I really do like the watercolor blocks for that reason. They're just so nice to create on. So yeah, very nice paper. Sketchbox has this retailed at $12.65. That's a fair price, and I would definitely recommend this watercolor paper. It worked very well. All right, putting that to the side, let's talk about these pigment powders. We'll start with the colors first, these Sketchbox Signature primary colors. These were fun to work with. I like that they give you the primary colors so you can really, you know, make whatever you'd like with this, really. You just need some white, I'd say, and then you've got the whole rainbow. So the color here, the color saturation is great with these pigments. Very high amount of color in them, and they mix very well. So no issues with these. These retail at $14.97. I'd say that's a fair price. I would absolutely recommend them to anyone wanting a product like this to use or try out. I really do like that it comes with this little spoon, because otherwise that would have been a big mess. All right, now let's talk about the Gum Arabic. Let's talk about the Gum Arabic. This is a nice fluid. It's very smooth. It takes the powder pigment really well, so it works together beautifully with it, and it adds a nice texture and quality to the pigment. So no issues with this. This retails at $5. I say if you're looking for some Gum Arabic, this is one to check out. All right, now let's talk about this silver, antique silver metallic. This is a beautiful pigment, very metallic. It is looks exactly like what it says. It does look like this pretty antique silver tone. It works very well with the Gum Arabic and on its own as well with some water. It shows up on the paper anywhere from, you know, just a trace of metallic if you just use a tiny bit with a lot of water, or if you know, go heavy on the pigment, it will be opaque. So you've got a range of options there with your opacity on this. So it's a very nice pigment. So this retails at $3.49. Well worth that price. It's very good. If you're looking for something like this, maybe check out PearlEx. All right, now we can talk about the Sketchbox Signature Chisel brush. This is a very nice brush. It worked very well. I do like the chisel tip. It allows you to get a variety of sort of brush strokes in there. I do like it. It worked well, and hopefully we'll see how it holds up here in the future, but I have high hopes for this. Retails at $7. Well worth that price if you're looking for a chisel brush. Maybe check this out. All right, and then we've got the Copic Multiliner.
Awesome. I love Copic products. They never let me down. I have yet to meet a Copic product that let me down. So I was happy to see Copic in here. Worked great. Solid, reliable multiliner. Copic, awesome. Retails at $3.99. Well worth it. Great multiliner. And then we've got the 6 Well palette. Pretty self-explanatory here. It worked, you know? So awesome. $1.29. Definitely worth that to have around in your art studio for sure. Have 1 or 2 of these lying around. They're very handy. Well, that's it for us today, folks. I thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate you, and I will see you all next time. Bye.